Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the HIGH-5 podcast, HIGH-5 After Dark. I'm your host, Malcolm from Malcolm&Mary, and today we're going to be taking a look at a beautiful product off the shelves of HIGH-5. This time around, we are going to be trying not a new pre-roll company to the show, but in disguise. This is Vivid. This is the Biscotti. This little guy is coming in. Now, Vivid, this company, is Rochester Farms. On the bottom, they even put Rochester Farms. You know what I'm saying? So, do I hate the fact that they're under a different name for no reason? Yes. Do I think that makes it confusing for the consumers? Yes, especially when they finally do find a brand that they like and or don't like. You know what I'm saying? If somebody doesn't really love Chronic or Rochester Farms and they see it's like, oh, Vivid, like, oh, I want to give that a try, when it really is Rochester. That's annoying. This is a pack of pre-rolls. They do use pesticides. It is Botanigard Max. So yeah, we're gonna see about it. Once again, this is a Biscotti. They don't really let us know much else about it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pop this bad boy open. We're gonna get a terpene pop off from it. Once again, this is Vivid pre-rolls, and this is the Biscotti pack. We have 3 different packs from them right now: lemon cheesecake, blackberry train wreck, and Biscotti. All 3 of those. Oh. That kind of day. All 3 of those strains are how do you say? All 3 of those strains are available at HIGH-5 right now. They're in the middle tier of the pre-roll section as well. You gotta love it. Today, also, these are full gram joints. Oh, I'm sorry, 0.75 gram joints. And I don't need that much, you know what I'm saying? Really, I should honestly never need that much, especially in a joint form. We have Mary to the rescue. We are going to put her in this, put it in this beautiful glass. And I like doing this because it also allows us to see what the actual flower content is, if it's actually shake or trim, what the moisture content is like on the inside. So let's see. It actually has a very, I'm gonna label it floral first, then I'm gonna label it sweet. Almost like a sour creaminess. Not sour cream, but sour and creamy. Not necessarily any hay smell, but there is a tiny bit of alfalfa. Like, I feel like this could be mid and this could be bunk, but there's still a chance that it might not be. It's got that little bit of alfalfa that's kind of scaring me. But to be sure that, we're going to go ahead and look inside. Now let's see. For one of these, they are using zigzags. Wow. And they're using the unbleached zigzags. You don't really see these often, especially for pre-rolls and zigzags. I love that. This just made me want to smoke this straight up. What y'all think? Should I smoke this straight up? Well, I don't know. It's really enticing me. But immediately, just without the J is rolled, definitely nice little touch. You know, it's nice and neat. Cut the top, you know, topped it down. For the most part, not a lot of wrinkles. Definitely could use some around the filter and the crutch, a little bit of loving, but that's okay, especially right there, you know what I'm saying? But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, should I roll this? And also, we love the joint because why? Oh, this is beautiful. Wow, I really want to smoke this out of this. Look at that. It's a lot of air pockets from the filter side. Didn't even shimmy down the front side yet. And honestly, I don't even really think it needs it. I'm gonna do it anyway because force of habit, but I don't think it needs it. I really want to smoke this, but let's see. You know what I want to do? I'll empty a little bit out. Let's see. What is this looking like? It smells good. It definitely has like a really sweet floral smell to it. And as far as the texture goes, it does look too choppy to be full flower. So I have to make a note of that. To be full flower. Do I feel like there is some full flower in here? I mean, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think there is full flower in it. But it's just a little bit too choppy. I don't know if that was really helpful at all. My camera's a little judgy, but yeah, we're gonna start. I'll start out with that. Start out with that little guy. We're gonna save this joint. Now we got a little half gram jizzy. Let's go ahead and dive into this, man. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. Let's see. And although this is a fairly small bowl, hopefully it gets the job done. We're gonna test this potency. This isn't an infused pre-roll pack. This is just straight up. So we're gonna see what it has to offer. A little bit, Biscotti in a loose flower at least was nice and moist and great moisture content and very sticky, nice lime, nutmeg, and pine nuts. It was really sticky. So I'm excited to see if this runs along the same lines. And as far as I remember, it had a beautiful vanilla profile as well. So we're gonna see. We got another beautiful early morning session, man. We're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna have a good time. Manifesting some beautiful stomach relief. You know, we got the chance to drink last night. So that's the fact that I feel queasy or that I feel anxious or nauseous. It's more the fact that I just feel very empty. I feel like they're it feels fairly gassy without any gas being released, like burps or anything like that. So hopefully Mary Jane will come around and soothe that. And I also hope that this burns at a beautiful pace. I don't want it to burn too quickly. And most importantly, as we were discussing last time out, we want this to be a smoother experience. Here we go. Well, first I have to make a testament to how the actual joint was rolled. I'm gonna say joint was actually rolled quite well. Joint was actually rolled quite well. I could move the filter in. That's becoming a big selling point for me. I could move the filter in. Didn't really need to be shimmied down at all. And they, most importantly, like I said, they paid attention to the detail. But let's see. I mean, I kind of hated that. First taste, blah, blah. First taste definitely more like burnt popcorn. I just feel like chronic and Rochester's just going down the drain. And honestly, like I was hoping that wasn't the case. Because it got to it, it was going to be this, it was going to be Rochester Farms or High States. And honestly, I was dreading both of them, but here we go. Yeah, not my favorite profile. Flavor profile. Literally tastes like burnt popcorn, but with no butter. Burnt popcorn with no butter. And there's like a tiny little bit of floral on this, but that's even coming across as like a little bit chemically. You know what I'm saying? I said burnt popcorn, no butter. Tragic. Hashtag tragic. Let's see. Beautiful. Now, with this being the case so far, I'm glad I rolled that in and smoked that joint, because that would have been a lot to have to bear. And I feel like in the joints, the flavors get a lot more intense. We definitely didn't need that in our life. Still yawning right away, so that is a good sign. Yeah, I'm praying that the effects are 10 times better than the flavor profile. And we shall continue to see if that's the case. Let's see. I'm going to try and keep a better count on the amount of hits I've taken. I'm going to do a tally mark. Here we go. Here we go. I think I've done 2 hits. I feel like I've done 2 hits. Still able to corner it, you know what I'm saying? So the moisture content definitely isn't that bad, you know what I'm saying? It has a, in all honesty, it actually has a little bit of a cheesiness. It's like a floral cheese, like a lavender cheese that keeps trying to come out, which sounds gross, and it tastes gross. And there you have it. Floral cheese nuance. I love the word nuance. Oh, it's great. I think it's a great word. As far as the initial onset effects, my stomach feels, well, okay, my stomach doesn't feel incredible yet. There's a lot going on. I can feel the muscles in my stomach relaxing. I can like feel the gases moving a little bit more quickly than they were before. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, moving towards a departure, or moving towards, you know, dissipating. I don't really know how to describe it, but like deep in my gut down here as I burp. Oh, yawn was great. But yes, I definitely feel the muscles in my stomach, my intestines definitely relaxing for sure. And really, that's not, well, I can't take that away from this strain, but that is very, very typical to cannabis. You know what I'm saying? And Mary Jane. You know what I'm saying? This is usually always the case. If I go out drinking the night before, man, that next morning and that night of, definitely after you're done drinking, go ahead and have a session before you lay your head to bed. But yeah, like the next morning, oh man, I could see how you would think it would disable you and make you more hungover, but not quite. Okay, here we go. However, smoke experience wise, it's smooth. It's fairly smooth. This is an 8 out of 10 smoothness. I would have maybe given it more if it had a better flavor. That way I could have like enjoyed it more, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Then it bumps up to a 9, then it bumps up to a 10, you know what I'm saying? And the creme de la menthe had the flavor to match the actual smooth experience, which was really, really nice. Boy, how I wish I was smoking that right now. But we are 5 hits in, you know what I'm saying? Fairly black on the top, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Not bad, you know what I'm saying? Maybe got one more hit in there. Oh, well, definitely one more hit, but maybe got 2 more hits. I'm gonna try and cash this in one hit actually. I'm not gonna do 2 more hits. But we'll wait on that for a moment because I do feel under the influence. Potency wise, this cannot get under a 6 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Already I'm at a 6. It is early in the morning. I am very calm. And I feel like I'm also very subdued. You know what I'm saying? I could see this as being anti-anxiety. Yes. Let's see. We got calm. And also still social. Definitely social. Like I said, subdued. And that cheesy flavor is actually kind of left lingering as well. As I get towards the end of the bowl and I've smoked more of it, like it's becoming more prominent. Like I can actually really, really get the essence of that floral, kind of like lavender cheesiness, that sourness, really unique. I enjoy that more than I enjoy the flavor of it. Well, I enjoy the leftover essence more than the flavor. It's a sour lavender. Let's see. But let's jump into these desired effects as I was saying. Let's see. Is this more of a head high or a body high? This is definitely both. This really is both. The body high is like my shoulders feel like somebody's like, I feel like I'm in a band like this, and somebody's pulling it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to stay seated in a chair. And like all of my muscles are like, like I feel like I'm like huddled up. I literally feel huddled up. Also, this is very, very good for multitasking. Like when something comes to my mind, a lot of the times in the podcast, it'll come to me and I'll say it and I'll get so excited and then I just keep going after that. And I'll drop many gems, but I won't write them down. And I don't get to them until I actually go back and watch the episode again to complete the sample form. But this is like, as soon as something comes, I'm like, for instance, this is good for multitasking. Immediately I write it down. And I get back to the last note that I was writing before. I was going to say, what was it, Malcolm? You got this. When you actually are that high. My handwriting says feel haddle. I don't know. Anyways, nevertheless, yeah, good for multitasking. Kinda. This is a more creative high though. I do think this is more sedated than it is uplifting 100%. You know what I'm saying? This is maybe a 1 out of 10 uplifting. Yeah, I did those. I'm telling you, those gases literally being released. Literally being released. Gotta love it. Yeah, as far as a head high, scale of 1 to 10, this has to be like a, because it's physically heavy head wise and mental. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a nice little mix of both. It's gotta, well, don't mind if I do. I always find that if I'm not going to, if I'm going to start giving an overall for something, you got to at least do as much as you set out to do. I plan to smoke this bowl. I'm going to smoke this bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course you can do it until you get desired effects. But when it's, what I'm saying is like when it's a first time trial, you know, when you're trying something for the first time, you know what I'm saying? And once again, this is the vivid pre-rolls, the Biscotti. But let's see. I mean, yeah, it's smooth. It's undeniably smooth. But like I have a lot of other things I would put in a bowl to share. I have a lot of other things I would smoke flavor-wise or recommend flavor-wise. Yeah, not necessarily anything to wow me. Sure, there is a high, sure there is desired effects. Depending on the price tier, I could see this being you know, a decent option. But that's what it is. It's decent. You know what I'm saying? It's not offensive. You know what I'm saying? It's not that's bad. I feel like you might want a little bit more, but also they're much bigger joints. So if you did smoke the joint, it'll probably get you a nice, you know, experience. Well, actually, I should go back on that because if you don't care for the desired effects, they're not going to change the more you smoke. They're just going to amplify those desired effects, which is why we don't abuse it. We use it. You're going to get what you're going to get from it. There's just a certain extent. The key in shopping and searching is understanding what you are looking for exactly. For each occasion. And that varies. That could vary day to day. That could vary hour to hour, but be cognizant of it. You know what I'm saying? Understand that, understand how you feel. And then understand what aroma, essential oils and aromatherapy does that for you, gives you that relief in that realm. And then you come in and then you should ask for that. And then I shall guide you to that. And all everybody else at HIGH-5. If you come in and tell people you like a set, oh, nothing makes us happy. Literally everybody there can guide you to something that's amazing if you give them a terpene profile. I promise. That I put my life on. I promise it. Very, very good. Yeah, big shout out to all Hi-Fi, big shout out to all Hi-Fi Supply, Stevenson, CL out there, man. Big shout out to everywhere. It's legal everywhere. Big shout out, big shout out. Nevertheless, no andante. I do think that this is a relaxing high for sure. Like I said, it's anti-anxiety, so I definitely bleed into that. But yeah, I only smoked a little bit. I'm glad I didn't smoke the whole thing. It's not really for me, I feel like. Not really for me, and that's okay. That is okay. I find that I'm engaged, but more in a technically sound way, not necessarily with the podcast, but I'm like really, really thinking hard about the sample form. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even start that long ago. You know what I'm saying? And already, you know what I'm saying? So, would I recommend carrying this in the store though? I mean, I honestly just don't care for this high, but the pre-rolls, yes, just not, maybe not this, but also that's just me. Somebody else come over and there you have it. This is a softer experience, yes, very much so. Let's see, let's see. Super stony face, muscle relaxation as well. Yeah, face muscles feel really, really heavy. Cheeks feel like they're being pinched, which in a very soft way. And the person's wearing like cool gloves. I don't know. Feels good. Right down in you. This band part is like, blah, 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 blah. Like the fat part right around my lips, just a little bit. Just giving me a nice little love tug. Oh, it's great. Big shout out to everybody out there giving love tugs, receiving love tugs. Big shout out to y'all. That's it. That's a new yaya, and it's a thing now. There you have it. Let's see. Is this a functional or not functional high? I'm gonna say this is not functional. I don't necessarily. I don't necessarily think that this is something that is helpful. In the daytime, this is definitely more debilitating. But I would say for like winding down or relaxation, this is good. I would say wouldn't recommend for, let's see. I mean, I guess I could say productivity. Did I enjoy my experience with this product though? Yes, I did. I give it like, well, I'm not gonna do that yet. Um, if I had to put this in a price range, I would definitely. These need to be budget tier. If they're not, I don't know. I don't know what they are. But if they're not budget tier, I'm looking for a receipt. I can't find it. But if they are budget tier, that is going to be the only way I might recommend these. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I said, I'm under the influence, but like, what don't I like about it? It's not happy necessarily. You know what I'm saying? I can't say I'm mood enhanced. As the podcast has gone on, it's definitely got more potent in its body euphoria, especially like the uplifting tendencies. Remember, I said like it was more like a 1 or 2 out of 10. Now it's at like a 4. You know what I'm saying? A 5. I'm definitely starting to present itself. Dry mouth starting to kick in as well, which I hate. You know what I'm saying? And so we immediately wouldn't recommend for public. Also, my face is too stoned to be out in public. And big shout out to everybody smoking out in public anyway. Anyways, yeah, this is, I mean, I think for doing sample forms, this is great. There you have it. Excellent. Very technically sound. Thought process wise. Like I said, it's definitely physical, heavy physical influence. So I don't know that technically like playing ping pong or video games, you know what I'm saying? Maybe video games, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that would be too much of a struggle. I haven't played video games in like a year, and I'm very, very, very sad about it. Big shout out to FIFA, big shout out everybody playing FIFA, man. Big shout out Chelsea and CFC, man, football club, man. Gotta love it. We had a little misstep against Everton, but it's okay. We'll be back. We'll literally be back. Big shout out. Big shout out everybody that came out Stamford Bridge, man, in the 2-2 game. That was a good time. That was a good time. I was very stressed, but it was a good time. Nevertheless, I do think that this is, once again, big shout out also, Prem de la Prem. I'm not going to stop doing it until I get a Chelsea feature. Big shout out Prem de la Prem. But an RIP Ness, as always. Sepe, RIP Ness, man. Miss you, my brother. But nevertheless, this, I would have to, if, well, Malcolm King, what is this? This is the vivid, dry mouth is making it so annoying to talk about. Terrible. Well, shit, I can't think neither. Let's see. I find that this thought process is very fluid until it's not. Like, and when it's not, it's just boom. Like it just completely like drops you off a cliff. And then you're like, God damn, I was doing so good. Like I keep having great thoughts in my head, and literally like I'll start delivering, you've been witnessing. I'll go to like start delivering it and it's just boom. And then I'm like, huh. Like literally just forget immediately. This is great. Maybe that's why it's anti-anxiety. Can't remember shit. Erasing memory. What is this? I was gonna say if this is memory loss, that's funny, but this is Biscotti. Do I think that this is something, like I said, potency-wise, it's over a 6, and the high has progressed, as I was just saying. So we started at a 6. This is definitely up to at least a 7.5 minimum. Everything else considered. This is 7.5. This is 7.5. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. The desired effects aren't necessarily desired effects I need. You know what I'm saying? And that's just personal preference. We'd love to see it, and we'd love to hear about it. This is cool. You know what I'm saying? This is cool. There's nothing I would like recommend, maybe. Like I said, unless it is super budget tier. But it's at least 80% flour, at least.
I really wish the flavor was better. I really wish the oh yeah, it wasn't so burnt. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that's because of the pesticides that they use either. You know what I'm saying? Um, and also it could not be, and also it could just be the little bit of shake and trim that they did use. Had that much effect on it. Also, they do not write that they are full flower on this joint package. Believe that. Believe that. When that's the case, believe that. Yeah, so interesting. On a scale of 1 through 10, and there goes that choppiness again, see, as far as the mental process. I would say scale of 1 through 10. Yeah, 7.5. Wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't recommend it. At least not this strain. Maybe one of the other ones, get feedback from Kirsten and Emily and see what they think, but I wouldn't recommend. And it seems as though it is time for a scale. Oh, not time for a scale of 1 to. But see, this is stony. But non tanto. But así como si. We are coming to a close. I want to give a big shout out to everybody out there smoking weed and enjoying Mary Jane. And to everybody out there, remember to stay high and humble. And we'll see y'all next time. Peace. Peace out, y'all.